Of our studios is a universe out there. We can't help the fact that ball tampering once again is, taken all the headlines from various points of view. So we thought we'd just have an open discussion about that, an open and honest one. But first and foremost, let's take you through a timeline of ball tampering.
One of the first instances of ball tampering surfaced in 1977 during England's tour of India, when English pacer John Lever used a Vaseline-covered gauge to prevent sweat from entering his eyes in Madras. Despite Indian skipper Bishan Bedi raising objection to Lever's action, no charges were levied. Then in 1992, Alan Lamb accused Pakistan of ball tampering during their tour of England. In an article for the Daily Mirror, Lamb questioned the tactics of Pakistani pacers, and while there was a high-level inquiry, no one was proven guilty. England skipper Mike Atherton was in the eye of the storm in 1994. The Lancashire batsman was caught on camera rubbing one side of the ball with dirt, which he had kept in his pocket. He was fined £2,000 by the match referee. In 2000, Waqar Younis became the first player to be suspended for ball tampering when cameras caught him working on the ball with his fingers. And then in 2001, a big shocker, as Sachin Tendulker was banned for one match for scuffing the seam of the ball on day 4 of the Port Elizabeth Test. Match referee Mike Dennis also punished Saurav Ganguly and 4 other cricketers as BCCI threatened to pull out from the tour. Following a huge furore, the ICC exonerated Sachin. In 2005, England opener Marcus Trescothick dropped a bombshell in his autobiography when he admitted to using Murray mints to shine one side of the Duke ball during the 2005 Ashes. But the biggest shock came a year later as Test cricket saw its first ever forfeiture in its 129-year-old history. After umpires Darrell Hare and Billy Doctorow ruled that Pakistan had tampered the ball, they awarded 5 runs to England and changed the ball. In protest, Pakistan did not take the field after tea on day 4. The umpires eventually took the bails off, awarding the game to England. Then in 2010 in Cape Town, cameras picked James Anderson picking the seam off the ball while Stuart Broad stood on the ball with his bowling spikes. No action was taken against the duo. That same year, Shahid Afridi was caught on the camera biting the ball. Flash forward to 2013 when umpires awarded 5 penalty runs to Pakistan as the match referee accused plesis of attempting to scuff one side of the ball on his zip. He pleaded guilty and was fined 50% of his match fee. Then in 2014, another South African was in the centre of the ball tampering saga. Pacer Vernon Philander was fined 75% of his match fee for scratching the ball with his fingers and thumb during a test match at Galle. And just last week, du Plessis made the headlines again, as TV footage appeared to show him applying saliva and residue from a mint or sweet to the ball during the Hobart Test. The Proteas skipper was fined 100% of his match fee.
You think about it, I think I'll take a cue from Alistair Cook recently asked this in a press conference.